Hello YouTube, how's it going? It's a professional here, and today I wanted to upload this video showing you guys some more tips and tricks that I found on the Doomsday Heist that might help you guys out. And while I was doing the criminal mastermind, I was experimenting with many things that could help in these heists and make it easier. So let's start off with number 7 here on the onboard computer prep. This is the final prep mission on Act 3, and this mission involves you have to damage a jet and then follow it until it crashes into water. In this mission, you actually don't have to follow the jet all the way until it crashes into water. If you have an explosive sniper, you can actually just shoot down the jet, just shoot it a couple times and it'll nosedive down and then just crash, and wherever it crashes on land, you can go pick it up. And this is very useful, especially if this thing is flying next to your facility. You don't have to follow it across the map into a body of water and then pick it up. So as you guys saw right there, I shot it down with the explosive sniper. I got my jetpack here ready. I fly over to it and I can just get it. So this works with the explosive sniper, but it doesn't work with Hydra cannons. I've tested it with other cannons. It does not seem to be working. If anybody knows of any other weapon that this works on additionally, but the only weapon that I know of currently is the explosive sniper. So if you ever have this mission and you have explosive sniper unlocked, just use your explosive sniper round. So usually take like 3 rounds and the jet will just fall down to the ground. You don't even have to follow it to the water. And Lester is actually telling me to dive down right now. The game actually thinks that it's in the water, but it's actually on land. So if you ever have this mission, you don't feel like following it all the way to the water, just get an explosive sniper out, follow the jet with your oppressor or jetpack, whatever, helicopter, land it, and then just get out your explosive sniper, shoot it 3 times, and then there you go. And this makes it very easy for taking it back to facility, because I don't need to go down, dive into some water, go across the map. Easy. Number 6 is finishing prep missions quicker. And what I mean by this is work together as a team. You see my teammate right down there that's an LSIA? I'm at Fort Zancudo. One of my other teammates started up the prep mission from his facility. And while my teammate was starting up the prep mission from his facility, one person went down to LSIA. That's where around that area is where the Akula spawns, and I went to Fort Zancudo. This eliminates having to go back and forth because a lot of the teammates are going to be going to Fort Zancudo and they're going to be wasting time sitting up there in the tower, when in reality, you only need one person to go up in the tower and one person to get the helicopter. So instead of everybody sitting up in this tower waiting for the helicopter to spawn, it's better if one person is outside ready for the helicopter to spawn and one person goes into the base here, into the tower. And this is not just relevant to this mission, it's relevant to a lot of prep missions. Like for instance, if your teammates are in the city and you have to spawn a mission like right to grab the bag of cash or something like that, steal something, your teammate can just spawn it from the facility and you can tell your other teammates, hey guys, get ready, I'm going to spawn this prep mission, and then your teammates can get ready and are going to go for it right away. This eliminates having to invite everybody to the facility and then everybody has to travel there. It's kind of annoying. So whenever you do a prep mission, a quick easy way to complete it is to have everybody outside and coordinating together, and have the guy in the facility started up, have your other teammates already outside ready for the thing to spawn, and just go for it. And you can also have the host just wait in their facility, because then they can just start up the next mission right when they deliver it, when they finish that prep mission. It makes the whole process a lot easier instead of having to invite your teammates to the facility and go out, because a lot of times when I'm playing these prep missions, a lot of people will invite me to the facility for some reason before the prep mission is started and then start the prep mission when it's not necessary. You don't need to invite your teammates to the facility when you start up the prep mission. So right here, let me show you. My teammate is going to grab the Akula. The Akula spawned right next to him, and by the time I get back to the facility, the Akula is already delivered. So right here, as you guys see, we're halfway to the facility, and they already delivered the Akula, so we had multiple people doing multiple objectives at once, and because of that, we were able to complete the prep missions quicker. So whenever you host the prep missions, just have your teammates already outside and have them ready, and you can complete these quicker. So number 5 here is hack easily on the server farm and the proximity mine setup. So let's start off with the proximity mine setup. When you completely clear this room out stealthily, the SWAT will spawn in when you hack the 3rd machine. They'll automatically come down this elevator. Not all of them, but a lot of them will come down here, and they'll try to go up in this tower here. And when they're in this tower, they have a really good setup here. They have really good cover, and they can really easily kill you. So you're going to want to get rid of as much of these guys as you can quickly. So what I do is I leave a proximity mine right next to the elevator, and then I put another one down the hallway from the elevator, and then I put 2 more in that room. And then when they spawn in and they go up in that tower, a lot of them are going to die from it, and there's going to be a lot less enemies to deal with later on. Now let me show you how to hack this really easily. There's actually a trick to hack these machines very quickly and easily. Okay, so here's how to hack easily. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to connect the nodes horizontally to one another. So the node that's opposite from one another, just connect them all horizontally. And the reason that you want to do this is because oftentimes there's one or two that are connected horizontally to each other. And the reason that you do this is because then you know none of them are connected horizontally, and then they go to different ones, and then it's a lot easier to find them. Here, let me show you this on another example here. Let's do it on hack number 2 here. So we're going to connect these straight line horizontally opposite from one another. And let's see if any of these match here. Okay, so 2 of them match. So look, now all we need to do is just connect these 2 opposite from each other, because those are the only 2 that are available. They can't be hacked horizontally. So now let's take a look at this. Hack number 3 here. Put them all horizontally again. Okay, so none of them are horizontally. So now we gotta link these to different ones, but none of them can be horizontal. So now we have an idea of how these nodes are linked to each other. Okay, none like that. Okay, now we're gonna try number 2 here, where we're gonna link to the other ones we didn't link to before. So whenever you just hack these, just put the line horizontally to one another, and it will actually eliminate a lot of them and make it easier to find the right hack. Number 4 here is avoiding hunters on the Kanjali setup, and to avoid the hunters respawning, it's actually very easy. Bring a Kuruma if one of your teammates have it, and if you don't have a Kuruma, get some kind of armored vehicle that'll give you bullet protection, and what you're going to want to do is have only one guy get into the Kanjali, and have your other teammates get into the Kuruma and follow you, and then just go to the destination. It won't be marked by GPS on your map, but it's going to be here near Lago Zancudo, right around here, this area, so I just like to mark it with my GPS here, and all I gotta do is just drive there. A lot of Avon's guys are going to try to stop me on the road like cars, but those cars, they can't hurt the tank, and they can't hurt the people in the Kuruma. And now the advantage of this is no hunters are spawning. So whenever you have this mission, only have one guy get into the Kanjali, have everybody else get into a Kuruma, and you don't have to deal with any hunters. So I can just be cruising here smoothly. Just all I have to deal with is just Avon's guys every now and then, but no hunters are spawning. No helicopters are going to go after me, because the hunter is the only real threat to the tank in this mission. The cars that go after you, they can't do anything to you. So in order to avoid hunters spawning, only one guy gets in the tank and just starts driving it to the destination. Have the other teammates drive there in a Kuruma or some kind of other armored vehicle, so they'll be safe and they'll be protected from gunfire from Avon's cars right here. But this is how to avoid the hunters from spawning. Just get into the Kanjali by yourself, have your teammates follow you in the Kuruma. Once you get the tank to this drop-off, just have your teammates get in and you can end the mission quickly. Number 3 is you can use laser jets on the heist. That's right, on a lot of these setup missions you can use lasers. You need to go to Fort Zancudo and they should be there. I've noticed on the Agent ULP mission though, on this mission the lasers won't spawn unless you get the jet right before you get the Chernobog. If you get the Chernobog, then the jet won't spawn, I've noticed that. But other than that, you can use jets on a lot of these missions, and some of these missions the jets won't be helpful on, but some of them, like here, where we're doing the Agent ULP mission, the jet can be really helpful. Let me show you a few examples. So as you guys can see right here, I'm using the laser and I'm backing up my teammates who are in the Chernobog. And since this mission right here is in the daytime and it's also set in the desert and the Valkyries are black, it's actually very easy to spot the Valkyries when you are flying around in the jet. Even if you're not looking at the radar, very easy to spot them. And on this mission, I recommend, if you choose to use the jet on this mission, I highly recommend that you stay above the helicopters. I know I'm flying a little low here, but if you stay above them, they can't hit you. And the AI, they have some crazy accuracy with those miniguns. They can damage your engine, actually get your engine smoking, and can cause your engine to die and you will crash. But if you're a good pilot and you have somebody good, one of your friends is really good at a jet, and they get into it on this mission, on the Agent ULP mission, it can make it a lot easier with the jet. And you can use this on other missions. A lot of missions where you won't be able to use jets on because they won't really be much help. I found this also useful on the Barrage mission. On the Barrage mission where I have to clear out the airfield and destroy the Bambushka, I sometimes use a jet on that mission and I'll just clear everything out on the runway. But just so everybody knows, you can take lasers from the Fort Zancudo when you want, and you can use them on these missions. If you're a good pilot, they're definitely a help. I mean, they're definitely a plus using a jet on a mission. Number 2 is kill Juggernauts easy. And I know a lot of people have problems with these Juggernauts. How to kill them? Do I use RPGs? Do I shoot at their head? Do I use explosive rounds? I found personally the most effective way to get rid of these guys is just simple. Just minigun them in the face. Take out the minigun. Don't use explosive. Make sure you're behind some kind of good cover so you can shoot at them from an angle. And just shoot at them, upper body, head, and you actually kill them pretty quickly. See how quickly that guy died right there? This guy here goes behind cover, but take a look at over here. This guy, we're shooting him up. My teammates get the miniguns out, and he dies pretty quickly. See, 3 Juggernauts are already dead. So if you ever see them, just take out the minigun and just shoot at their faces, and you actually kill them pretty quickly that way. Also, here's an additional tip. When you're in the Kuruma, they can't really hit you, but just eventually over time, your Kuruma will explode from the minigun rounds. If you're at this part here in the Rescue Agent 14 mission, if you push the Juggernauts into the water with the Kuruma, they will die instantly. So right here, I just killed one Juggernaut by pushing him into the water, and I'm going to push the second Juggernaut into the water now too. And this is going to make it a lot easier for my teammates when they have to move up, because all they have to deal with is Avon's regular soldiers. They don't have to deal with the Juggernauts here. So if you're good with the Kuruma, you can push these guys in the water. Just be very careful not to fall into the water yourself, because you can accidentally fall in the water. But if you're good at stopping, you're good at braking, you'll be able to push these guys into water easily. And one final tip here when dealing with enemies, and this goes in general, not just for Juggernauts, but all enemies. If you are in a Kuruma, if you're the closest to the enemies, they are going to focus fire on you. The enemies focus fire on whoever's the closest to them. So you guys see, I'm getting closer to Juggernauts, and they're focusing fire on me. And I'm actually using my Kuruma as a distraction right now, and my teammates, because of that, they're able to shoot and kill these Juggernauts easy now. So the Juggernauts are distracted, they're shooting at me, and my teammates can now focus fire and kill them. So if you ever have to use a Kuruma, have one guy in the Kuruma just push up, and then have the rest of the team just shoot the AI that are shooting at you, because the AI aren't going to worry about your teammates in the back. They're going to shoot at you if you're the closest to them in the Kuruma. This is how we completed Criminal Mastermind. And there we go. My teammates covered me right there. They killed the Juggernauts. I distracted them. But right here, my Kuruma is kind of shot up and it's smoking. So while you are bulletproof and you can't get shot out of the Kuruma, it can eventually explode. So just make sure to keep that in mind. But it can take a lot of bullets before it explodes. Number 1 is finale pay is higher than shown. And I talked about this on my review, but a lot of people still don't notice. You guys see how the reward is $650,000 for this heist? The actual pay is $812,500. $650,000 is what you're paid on normal difficulty. $812,500 for Act 1 is how much you're actually paid. Let me show you the actual pay for Act 2 and 3, and I'll actually show you it in a finale clip as well. So here, take a look at this. This is me and my friends playing Act 2, and it says $950,000 reward. The actual reward is $1,187,500. That's the actual payout, not $950,000. Let me show you the actual payout for Act 3 as well. Okay, so here, take a look at this. This is Act 3. It says the reward is $1,200,000. The actual reward is $1,500,000. Now, I don't know if this is a glitch or something, but the game tells you you're getting $1,200,000, but in reality, the rewards are actually higher. So while people think they're working for $1,200,000, they're actually working for $1,500,000. So let me show you the actual pay cut at the end of a mission. Okay, so you guys see how I'm going to get 15%? I'm on the far left, and I'm only going to get $180,000. Make sure you guys pay attention to that number, and I'm going to show you how much that number changes now. Okay, so look right here, we got out of the facility. Now look, 180,000 changed to 225,000. So the actual amounts that you're supposed to get, they aren't actually shown on the board correctly. Okay, so take a look at this, guys. Potential earnings, $1,500,000 instead of being $1,200,000. And 15%, $225,000 instead of $180,000. So whatever the board tells you there, it's wrong. The actual payout in the heist is actually a little bit greater than what's actually shown. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tips and tricks video. Let me know if there's anything I missed, if there's any extra tips and tricks in the Doomsday Heist that'll make it easy. And if I like your comment and it's something good, I'll pin your comment and I'll make sure to give you credit for it. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.